comment ça va? So, oh wait, let me put on my glasses because I can't see you if I don't have my glasses on. So just a quick update. I am now going to be releasing videos on Thursday instead of Tuesday, and the reason for that is because I do a lot of fun stuff generally on Thursdays and Fridays, and then in order for me to have a video of that stuff if I want to, I generally have to then be kind of hustling on Sunday, and I really don't like that. I'd like to have my Sundays be restful. So there's that. With all that said, I have been first and foremost, I steamed my face this morning. Hope it looks younger. So basically, I have been kind of in this place for the past couple of weeks where I have just needed to like get fresh air. I just need to get out of Paris. It doesn't even mean I had to get out of Paris a lot, right? Like, I don't have to go far. I don't have to go, you know, to Bordeaux or anything like that. I just needed fresh air. One of the things, you know, I'm the Midwestern girl at heart. Those are my roots. And so I do love things like grass. And sometimes I just want to touch grass. And in Paris, for a lot of reasons, a lot of grass, you either don't want to get into it, or you can't touch it, or you can't sit on it. They just have a lot of rules about grass here. But yeah, so this week is really going to be all about getting out of Paris and enjoying kind of getting out of Paris, but also showing off some of my style that I've been wearing lately. There's some that I really wanted to show you, but I wore them on days when it was raining. I'm trying to get an outfit video in the rain. It's like a whole thing. And so with that said, on y va. Let's go have some fun.
Ça suit?
Coucou! So I am back. I am back from Giverny, and I was just thinking about something on the way back, and I had to share it with you. So while I was there, after kind of going through the house, like right when I was going through the gift shop, I started to cry. And the reason I started to cry was because I remember being a little girl, and when I discovered Monet, my parents bought me this Monet agenda, right? Like school agenda. And I remember that I loved it so much that I pulled out all the pages that were his artwork, and I saved those. And I still, to this day, those are still in my parents' house. Like, they're still in my childhood bedroom. And as I was thinking about that as I walked through the gift shop, and it really hit me that you do end up where you're supposed to be. I fell in love with Monet, and I dreamed my whole life about being able to go to the gardens of Giverny. And now here I am. I live in Paris, and if I wanted to, you know, like, I could go every week, every month, right? It's not that expensive or anything like that. And yet I've only gone twice. But I just thought, like, oh my gosh, Adriel, if little you could see big you, she would just be in awe. She would be in awe. And it just really made me think about how, you know, when I was thinking about how, you know, I said, you know, when to move, moving at my own time frame, am I rushing things, am I not rushing things, all of that. And it just, you know, made me think about the fact that I'm here. I, you know, didn't move, you know, like this was, you know, all of this came together, all of this happened, like, I'm here. I ultimately ended up in the place I was supposed to be, and maybe I wish it had happened differently, maybe I wish it had happened sooner, maybe, you know, all of those things. I can say all of those things, but the point is that when it all comes down to it, I'm probably exactly where I am. I am exactly where I am at exactly the time I'm supposed to be there. And that's really powerful for me. And so as I was just walking through, it just, I don't know, it just brought tears to my eyes just thinking about how much I dreamed and dreamed and dreamed of being able to go to the gardens of Giverny, and I was able to. I've been now twice, and I can go more often because I live just, you know, a 45-minute train ride from it. And yeah, to think that that's, you know, these dreams that you dream, and, you know, even if you're not entirely certain the timing and how to get there, and I'm trying to push, and it's just like, it still kind of comes together. And I think that that's really cool. So yeah, I had that thought today, and I was crying. I was very moved, you know, because something I dreamed of. I dreamed of it. It was like, oh, I would love to get to go see the Gardens of Giverny one day. You know? So the Lord works in mysterious ways. Anyway, I'm off. I'm exhausted. I'm going to go to bed. But yeah. Morning, welcome to Epernay. We made it. We made our train by literally 2 minutes. It was so dramatic. I'm on my way to find a coffee shop so that I can have a place to sit. Oh, hold on a sec. Let me look. I'm lost. It says I should be going up this little street. We are in... So Epernay is in the Champagne region. It is yet another place with a lot of champagne houses. So one of my friends organized a day where we would just go to a few different champagne houses. I can't drink a lot, so I'm really only drinking at 2, but there are a few others that we're going to go to. I'm just not going to drink at all of them. I don't know why this car is like right behind me. We won't worry about it. I think we're here. I think this is the square. Let's look around here. Okay, tell everyone your thoughts on life. No? Oh my goodness, I am finally here. My week is over. It was fun having multiple days where I got out of Paris, but also a little bit stressful, particularly going to Epernay and having to catch that train and almost missing the train on the way there. But there were a couple thoughts that I had. Very often, it's so easy to get lost in all this hustle and bustle. And I just really have to remember to be grateful for the small things because, you know, even the ability to just go take these, you know, some of the day trips are metro accessible with our metro card. Others I had to take a special train for. But either way, like, these things are just so accessible here, right? Like, it's so accessible to travel and to go places. And I'm really grateful for that. And it was a lot of fun. It was busy, but it was fun. And that's something I did kind of very early on when I first moved to France. And I'm really going to focus on doing it more because I like getting out of Paris sometimes. I like, you know, getting that fresh air and just, you know, doing something different. And especially when you have, you know, when it's a little bit more planned, you know, and not totally disorganized, it's really nice. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions on anything that I've shown you, any of my day trips, any questions on how to get tickets to the French Open, anything like that. And if you were wondering kind of what I wore to all of these things, basically jeans and a button-down shirt, because it goes from being super hot to super cold all month. Super warm, super cold, super warm, super cold. So yeah, I'm just bundling up. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.